Hey everyone, it's me, Dekori, and welcome back to episode 4 of our survival Minecraft LP. I am super excited to get recording today. I'm done with school and ready for Christmas, and I've got a big list of things I want to do with this episode. So let's get going, and I think the first thing we're going to do is we are going to set out beyond the confines of Yosemite National Park. Say goodbye to the ranger station. Bye. We'll be back here all the time. I don't know why we're saying goodbye. I'm just excited. But we are going to go build our first little. Oh, thank you, llama. We're gonna we're gonna go build our first little part of our new base. So I went exploring around after last time. If you'll remember, like we left me way out in the middle of the jungle, and I got totally lost trying to find my way back. But because of that, I found this area right over here on the other side, which of this little bay, which has a pretty nice extreme hills area and some just nice little plainsy areas to build in that are still kind of in the same general idea of what we've got going on here. So we are going to head on over here and start building our base. So we're either going to find a cave to settle down in or make a little hut and start our base there. But I've got some basic building supplies with me and food stock, and I am super excited to get building. So let's get over here and try not to die. Okay, so we are approaching the area that I'm thinking we're going to build our base. It's a really cool little extreme hills area. You know, we got this little Russian waterfall. But over here is kind of where I'm thinking we can build things. So it's right next to the jungle that we explored in the last episode. But I was thinking we could do something cool with this kind of natural bridge archway thing here. Not really sure exactly what, but this is the very beginning of our base, right? So, ow, that's, okay, well, we'd have to terraform that a little bit. But you know, I thought we could do something cool with that. It leads over into this really cool area over here. And obviously there's llamas all over the place. And I am still super excited about llamas just because 1.11 hasn't been out very long. But yeah, it's got a little bit of a snowy texture to it. Got this nice little open kind of area that we could build in down here. Some hills around. There was a really cool spot that I saw earlier when I came over here the first time. Let me see if I can find it again. Well, first off, the jungle view right here is pretty great. And there was, oh yeah, there was a pretty open area in view of it. But I think on the other side of this mountain, there was a really crazy open, like overhang cliff cave thing that I thought would make a really cool base. And I cannot jump to save my life. Okay, I found it. So, right through this waterfall, there's a really cool big natural cave here that I think we could... Oh, there's a creeper. That I think we could kind of build something into, you know, light it up in there and make kind of a natural building out of it. But there was another one over here somewhere. Hey, baby llamas. Okay. There was another one over here that was even crazier. And this is going to be quite a little area to try and navigate and remember where things are if we make our base here. But, oh yeah, you go through this little thing. No, that definitely wasn't it. Let me find this place. I'll be right back. Well, 10 minutes of wandering around this little area and I still can't find the thing I was thinking about. There was a cool thing here. I know it. I just lost it. But anyway, you saw there's, you know, that cool little bridge waterfall thing. There's a cool little cliff side over here, over by the ocean. We can see the jungle on that side. And over here, there's a nice open plains in case we get a little buildy with some sort of huge undertaking. But this is kind of what I'm thinking for our main base. And there's llamas everywhere, and it's gorgeous. And it's about to be nighttime, and I don't want to repeat what happened in the first episode. Oh my gosh, there it is. That was the thing. Guys, that was the thing I was talking about. You see that big, like, open cave area? It goes through the mountain. There's a tiny little way to get over to the cliffs. And then there's this cool ocean thing with these little ocean mountain things. Yeah. So this is where we're going to build our base, and I'm going to sleep somewhere. And then we will find, oh gosh, creeper. Oh no, it's too late. Oh no, we're doomed. Everything's over. Oh no, skeleton. Skeleton. I don't know why that turned into a song, but it did. Okay, well, I'm gonna find this place to sleep, hopefully. And I just saw a zombie disappear in front of my eyes. Okay. And then we are going to get to work on building this place. Yeah, look at that cave. Isn't that cave cool? Isn't that cave super cool? Okay. Alright, oh, it's that... Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna get over there after I sleep. So, oh, that. Panicking. Okay. So, I think the first order of business is I'm gonna try to find a nice little cave that we can put our stuff in and kind of make our first shelter in. Right, let's do this. Oh, come on. My mouse has been freaking out today. I think it might need a new battery. I should probably do that before a creeper kills me because of bad mouses. What is going on? Die. Okay. Well, believe it or not, this area does not have that many natural caves. It's got some really cool land generation, so I'm totally okay with that. But it kind of came down to, do I want to make a cave that looks natural, or do I want to just build a house? So here's kind of what I'm picturing. I think that this area here with all the cool cliffs and everything is going to be kind of our main base area in the center, you know, the center of town, so to speak, depending on what we end up doing. So I want to leave that alone with this little starter house. It's kind of just a shack to put some things in while we build a real base. And over here I've got an area that I want to leave clean for, that hopefully we'll get started on at the end of this episode, if time allows. But in the meantime, I think this will be a great little place to put a starter house where I can see the center of town. I can see this project over here, but it's kind of out of the way. So I have some basic supplies left over from building the ranger station. I'm probably going to build something that's kind of in a similar style, just kind of a log cabin up in the mountains kind of deal. So I'm going to get started on that, and this chicken is going to continue to stare at me, and let's just see what I come up with. All right, everyone. So this is kind of the little log cabin that I've made. I think I just saw a mini zombie coming my way from down there. I don't know if he knows how to get all the way up here. We're gonna have to watch our backs. But yeah, I mean, not my favorite build that I've ever made. Obviously, it's super small, and it's, just based off of whatever resources I kind of had. But this is kind of my log cabin kind of idea. And you see here we've got some storage and all the furnaces that we'll need to start out. Bed. I mean, I decorated with a little end table, but I mean, obviously this is super cramped. I've got, what, like 8 blocks of open floor space in here? Spore place? But I don't know. I mean, the wood beams I kind of did on purpose because I thought that might look nice. But yeah, I like the view, of the edge of the world right here. But this is kind of the little base that we're gonna have. Well, the little house we're gonna have while we start building our base. But it's just on top of this little area, and you can see all this. There's been a couple llamas up here that have kept trying to get inside while I've been building. That's been fun. But I'm going to go back to the ranger station, and I'm going to grab the rest of the stuff that we had over there and put all our things in here. And then I'm going to take us over to a field down here somewhere, just where we're a little bit lower, and we can start building ourselves a food supply, because I'm running low on food. And I'm tired of killing things and cooking them as I run back and forth between places. Hello, llama. Alright, so I've got all our stuff here over at our new little log cabin. And we are going to get started on our first redstone project, actually, with the rest of this video. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to start the project I have planned for over here today. It's just, this episode's taken a long time so far, and I don't think we have enough time. But what we are going to do is finally make it so that we have some sort of permanent food supply. Because right now, killing cows as I run around and eating for a little bit hasn't been too sustainable. So what I think I'm going to do is, let's see, where do I want to put this? I think this sheer wall right here, I'm going to kind of fill in the ground right around here, and we're going to make kind of a water drop automatic, well, semi-automatic crop farm. Obviously I'm gonna have to plant them back because we don't have villagers and stuff like that. But it's just gonna be a pretty simple thing. But I think I'm gonna make some sort of tiered crop farm thing right here, and got a couple ideas in mind. Not totally sure what I think it's gonna end up looking like, but I think it should be good, and it's gonna keep us from starving to death. This thing looks really weird right now. Don't worry, there will be more terraforming, and it'll look more natural. But the idea here is I'm gonna have the dispensers dispense the water up there on this hillside, so that it looks a little bit more natural, and they're just gonna flow all the crops down this way and into this little river coming out of the mountain, and we'll get them all in this chest. So I've tested it, and it's flowing right. Now I just need to put the redstone together so that I can turn the waterfall on and off, and then, you know, kind of terraform this up here and wait for all the grass to grow so that I can actually plant our crops. But, you know, some things will probably get stuck on this little ridge right here. It probably won't be the most efficient of farms, but I'm excited about it, and I think it fits into the terrain pretty well. You know, of course, once I terraform this and make it look a little bit more natural. But yeah, we should have a fun little farm going on here. And then, you know, when we have to go plant our crops, we'll just enter in through there. So I put the dispensers up there, and I have dug out this tunnel that'll lead all the way from this block where I'm going to put my little lever on the ground all the way up. So what we're going to do is you know what, I'm going to put this on some sort of cobblestone so you can tell it's a place for a lever. What we're going to do is we're going to try to hook a lever up here all the way up to those dispensers, and hopefully I have enough redstone and repeaters. This is the stuff I got from the jungle temple, and hopefully it'll be enough. Otherwise I gotta go up to the house and make some more. I'm gonna steal a lever here so that we can have it powered. That way I don't have to guess if I'm at, you know, too long of a length before I need another repeater. Because we are going to try, okay, that's it right there. We're going to try to do this with 2 repeaters, and I have no idea how far away we're going. Come on. Oh, that was a bad idea. Yeah, let's keep those torches up high. Okay. That's a dead spot, so I got to do this here. Well, I only have 15 redstone left, so my signal strength will die as soon as I... Ooh, this might be cutting it close. Oh my. Also, how am I going to hook these up? These are the kind of things I always forget. You know what, I'm probably going to need... I'm gonna need some torches and stuff. Okay, I gotta go get some more stuff. So I've got this torch under this right here, and I'm gonna put a repeater in there. So we've got these torches being turned on and off. There's one under that one as well. I'm just gonna cover this up. Not that it really matters, because I'm covering this whole thing up anyway. But this should be everything I need for this. That looks a little weird. And now I'm just going to have to go put the water buckets down. Oh, I should have done that from in there. I'm going to have to put the water buckets down and then go turn that lever on and off and see if it works. But we're going to go sleep in our house really quick, because it is nighttime. Okay, let's swim upstream. We're going to see if we can... Oh, man. This is going to be interesting. Yeah. Come on. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's try this a different way. Yeah. No. I should just build a dirt thing. Yeah, that's a better way to do that. All right, we're gonna put that water bucket in there. Jump over to this one. that water bucket in. Let's get rid of this. And let's test the water stream. We'll just cover this up so it looks natural. Except for this cobblestone. Yeah! Alright. So I was having a little bit of trouble with the weird way that water connects and flows earlier. And I was getting little patches of dryness in the middle of this. But I think I worked it out. It had to do with the natural parts of the wall up here. And the places where they just made weird water shapes. But I think it should all work out now. It should work so that the water stream actually flows everything down this way when it stops. Even though... Oh, forgot. You always have to click it twice with dispensers when you use something like this. There we go. You know, because the water is going down at different speeds, and so sometimes it can create some weird currents as it comes down, but I think we'll just watch this and see that it does it correctly. Yeah, we'll go with that. This should work. I forgot to put water by the farmland. Yep. Alright, I gotta figure out where I can hide some water in here. Okay, everyone. Well, the farm is finally put together. I got all the water worked out. It means that I have the awkward, like, farmland seam that runs all the way down this thing, because you have to put the water at the same level as the farmland, or above it, and I didn't want to see it, so... But, you know, everything's hydrated now. Obviously, I've got this thing on this side, too, which I tried to cover up. In the future, I'll probably grab some green wool instead of this brown wool, but for now, that's all I got. But yeah, funny story, it actually took exactly as many crops as I had seeds for. So this thing is filled exactly, and I have no seeds left over. But I've got all 4 crops in here, and overall I've got 150 plots of farmland on this thing, which is bigger than I thought it was going to be. So this actually is going to be a little bit higher of a yield than I expected. And we should be able to sustain ourselves, at least at the beginning, with this thing. So I'm going to watch it grow. Well, I'm not going to watch it grow. I'm probably going to do something else. But I'm going to come back once it's all grown. And we're going to watch this thing work and make sure that all the crops funnel into our hopper right here. Yep. I don't know. I kind of like how it looks. It looks like we settled in and we found a nice little farm area that we could, you know, a nice little flat-ish kind of area that we could put a farm. I like it. Okay, well, let's watch this thing. Okay, so most of our crops have grown. Obviously, there's always a couple stragglers. I realized halfway through that the reason why it was taking so long may have been because none of this is lit up, so at nighttime, things weren't growing. But yeah, it looks like we've got a pretty good haul of crops right here. We're just, you know, there's 1 or 2 stragglers, but that's fine. Did I seriously miss? I forgot to... Maybe a mom... A mom. Maybe a mom came by. Maybe a mob stood on that or something. Well, anyway. Moment of truth. Here's where we're going to find out if all of this has been worth it or not. Alright. So far, so good. I mean, some are getting stuck on the side. It's kind of a little hard to come up with a system I found that doesn't do that at some point. That's not a problem, because we'll get all these regularly when we replant. You know, we have to run by here anyway. Yeah, I kind of figured some things would get stuck there, too. That's okay. This is looking pretty good. Yeah. Now, the problem I always have with these is because of everything going into one hopper. It always seems to take the hopper forever to actually unfill. So I always end up just doing that. Because the chest isn't really that necessary. But... Alright, let's see what we got. So we got over a stack of wheat, 2.5 stack of seeds, 62 potatoes, 56 carrots, 8 beetroots, and 22 beetroot seeds. That's not bad. That's really not bad considering how much I planted. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be a good farm for us. I'm gonna plant for the most part just wheat, because honestly, that's usually what you end up needing the most of. But yeah, I'm just gonna replant this, and I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I had a bunch of other plans of things I wanted to do, but just time. This took way longer than I thought it was gonna take. So yeah, I'm just gonna replant this before I log off, but that is it for the day. I hope you guys had a great time. I definitely did. I'm super glad and excited to be in our brand new base with our little cabin up there somewhere back in our farm. We officially have a base. And next episode, we will continue on with what I was hoping to do this episode, which is do something with all these llamas around here. And also start a thing that I'm going to have go through this entire series that I had to wait until we had a base so I could start the build that's going to go along with it. But it's going to be a series kind of running, maybe not running joke, but just kind of running tally of sorts. So, but it's going to involve a really cool build. At least I'm excited about it. So, yep, I hope you guys had a great time. Thank you again. Hey, make sure to rate and comment and subscribe. Let me know if you have any ideas for this base or any ideas about how I can improve this farm. This is our first redstone build, and I mean, even though it's just one line running to 2 droppers or to 2 dispensers, you know, maybe there's something I missed. Maybe there's a way I could have made it better. Hey, let me know. I'm trying to learn this stuff. So, hope you guys had a great time. I certainly did. And God bless you, and have a great day. Okay, see ya. A mom, a mom, maybe a mom came by. I've got, what, like 8 blocks of open floor space in here? Spore place?